Straight back. No, start dreycosting live on the group. Live on the YouTube. Live on the YouTube. Yeah, man, dreycosting. Alright, so we're not gonna waste some time. You understand? So, first, if you have a live, yeah, so hope you enjoy the vibe. And if you are watching on the recording, just comment below. Tell some things with the live is remarkable. Don't start it. Keep it up. Yo, just messaging in the comments. I know what I'm going, alright? So, that's like a whole of vibe on EU first. You understand? And you guys just drop some comments in the chat. Let me know what you want to see me mark up right now. So, this live is all about you guys. Just ask me any questions, you know what I mean? Let me get it live, up and running. Alright? Straight balling, no starting. Yeah, man. 5, view. Alright, GU vibe right now. Alright, so we did this on the test live Friday night. Yeah. So let's see what's popping, right? GU. Alright, so it's simple, right? So GU has been going on nice with the option, yeah? We can see this option right here, yeah? Nice with the option. But what I'm gonna do for you, I'm gonna even make it better, yeah? I'm gonna show you guys the channel, right? So we're gonna look at this nice upward channel right here. Wow, 5. Yeah. So this is of the daily time frame, and this is all of it, right? So look at stuff from the daily time frame, look at the daily levels, yeah. And then what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get my trade off these levels, right? So it's simple as that. Trying to get my trade off these levels right here. You understand? So to have a higher probability of the trade going in my direction. So I don't just like us trading any little random places like this. So it's either looking at the daily levels or we're looking at the 4-hour levels. So I know you might see me like marking at the charts like off the H4 levels, and you'll be like, oh, like you think I'm playing some form of game or something like that. Like I'm not really giving the full sauce. But yes, those are the levels that I actually use to like really go into a trade, yeah. So bam, we are here at a level of resistance, yeah. So it's perfect here, level of resistance, level of liquidity. So what we want to see, yeah, we want to see price retrace back down to this level right here, then continue up, then back here, continue in the channel. You get the vibe? So going up in the upward channel, right? So you can just look at, oh, this is resistance, this is support. You have to also know that price moves down, diagonal movements, yeah. So what do you find? Then therefore this level right here on the bottom of the channel, that's actually support, and this level right here is actually resistance, right? So if that's the case, yeah, then we're at resistance and we're looking to come back to support. So notice when I come back to the channel right here, yeah, we're on this level right here, this daily level of previous resistance now to become support. You follow me? So this level now will become support because it was previous resistance. It was a whole roof, right? And we want it to become a new floor before we continue up, right? So after price has made a strong like bullish push like this, don't try to just to jump back into the trade like that. Yeah, you want to wait till the price exhausts a bit, right? And then you look to continue up, right? So you want the basic of trading to confirm. Shift, retest high low, confirm the basic of trading for option to continue up, right? So it's simple as that. So that's what we're looking for right here. You follow me? All right. So just show some vibe in the chat. Show some vibe in the chat, yeah? Show some vibe in the chat. All right, so this is what I'm starting with. All right, any chart that you want to see me mark up, just drop it in the chat right now, all right? And I'll get it right away. Follow me. All right, so just holding a vibe, yeah? Just holding a vibe. It's holding a vibe, just like that. It's holding a vibe. It's holding a vibe, yeah? Oh, you're not late, bro. You're not late. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, man. You're not late, man. We just started, you know? Yeah, man. Share out the link. Tell a friend, share the link. You get what I say? Just share the link. You understand how does all of it? You understand? Tell a friend, yeah? Just share the link. That's a whole of vibe. Yeah, man, just share the link, man. All right, so GU, yeah, man, says GU will be on, right? So let me just run over. So Bina just jump on it. So what we basically saying is that GU is in an auction, right? So one is in an auction. However, it's not just like looking at it in an auction, it's actually moving in a channel, right? So that's why I put this channel. So where do you find this parallel channel? Have I done a YouTube video on this yet? No, I think I'm gonna chop a YouTube video on this. So the parallel channel, you could come right here under the cross, right? And you just look for parallel channel. You get what I'm saying? So the parallel channel actually helps you as a guide to know you, to see how the trend is swinging. So you could set it for a downtrend. You could also set it for an uptrend. So to set it for an uptrend, all right, all we're doing is just that we just go to parallel channel, place it at the bottom, right, and then swing it to the top. And if it was a downtrend, you'd have place it on the top and just swing it to the bottom, right? So basically what we're saying is that price is moving in a channel, right? So going up, down in a channel like that, right? Up, down. So right here, everybody know about support and resistance, right? So support and resistance is like this, right? So you have resistance right here and you have support right here. But what you need to know is that support and resistance is not just horizontal, right? It's also diagonal. You follow me? So this is also support in the channel, this line right here, and this is also resistance. You follow me? So one, notice that it goes up, right? Touch resistance on the diagonal level, right? Come back, touch support, right, on the horizontal level, right? Previous resistance on the horizontal level, and now support on the horizontal level. But you have to look at support and resistance both horizontal and diagonal. once price is trending. If price was a trending now, you just look at support and resistance horizontally, meaning that price will be consolidating. But once price is trending, you have to look at support and resistance from both levels, both diagonal, which is this going up in this channel right here, and also horizontal, right? So now let's look at it from a diagonal point of view, right? So right here we are seeing where this level is support, you follow me, and this level right here, this line right here, is resistance. So notice every time it touch the channel, it come back down to the bottom of the channel, come back down just like that. So now that it's at the top of the resistance of the channel, right, we expect it to come down to the bottom right here. When it comes to the bottom right here, the support of the channel, right, notice it also touch horizontal support, which is previous resistance on these horizontal levels, and it break and retest now. We want it to break and retest on this horizontal support level. So now become right, old roof now becomes new floor, right? So what can we do for you guys now who want to trade GU? So let me remove this so you can see much more clear. So what I did, I used the parallel channel to guide me to know where price is going to swing. So I know that when price touches support right here, come down to touch support right here, based off the parallel channel, more likely my next TP would be here, right? So before I come back down, so I'll be looking to take profit at this level, and I'll look to take profit at this level when it comes down to for retest, right? So watch me now. So let me remove this now that we have that as a guide. We don't really want to see like a ton of lines on the chart or anything like that. So I don't really want to see any of that, right? We want to keep the chart clean. You follow me? All right. So now that we have established this movement from the channel, right? What we're seeing right here now. So we know that here's resistance based off the channel. We are also seeing here as resistance. Look at these wicks. You see every price push it down. The last time it came there, right? So this is up here is a structure. Price respected right here, then push down, right? So here is a level of liquidity, right? So and we're looking at the daily level, so you can't just expect price just to burst through here. This is an impulse, right? So we don't enter trade on impulse, we enter trade on like retracement if we're trying to go up. But if you're really solely trading GBP USD, then you could look for some sell movements. So how do you look for these sell movements now to come back to this level, right? Start to drop time frames now, right? And so now we know what we're looking for, so we can also remove this, right? So we know what we're looking for. We know that the next possible TP is there, right? So bam come down to here. We're not seeing exactly what we're looking for, so we can go down to like the H1. So you start at your weekly, daily, H4, H1, 30, 15, 5, and 1, right? So those are the time frame that I bang out it. You follow me? All right. So we have, let me put bro up right here. Right. So bro, right, media fund, right? So bro said that he's want to look at GU. So just drop in the comments, right? Whatever chart you want to look at, ask any question. I'm just here to help. This is what this live is all about. Tell a friend to tell a friend, share the link. You get me? We're giving a lot away of free knowledge right here. Right? So bro want to look at GU, so that's what we're looking at, yeah? Man. So watch me now. We'll go down to the H1 now. We're looking for price to retest this level based off what the higher time frame is saying. You follow me? But you cannot just jump in the trade like this, right? You follow me? You can't just jump in the trade like this. So you want to go down to like the 15 thereabouts. You understand? And to see what is going on. Yeah. So notice how I'm chopping up in pieces, right? So I'm taking my time, chopping stuff in pieces. You follow me? Bam. What we're seeing right here is lower maintenance level. What do I mean by lower maintenance level? You see where price resisted right here. It's getting lower and lower, but it's in an overall cluster, so it's keep on getting lower and lower. You follow me? So you want to get your stop loss at these strong levels, right? You don't want to have your stop loss or entering trade in between the zones, right? So let's go back up to the daily, right? you don't really want to be entering in the middle, right? You want to enter on the edge, right? So simple as that. All right, giving away mud sauce, right? So you want to be entering on the edge. You follow me? All right, so let's go back to the 15. All right. Wow. So back on the 15 right now. So what we want to do, all right? We see where here's support. So we know that based on the higher time frame, you want to retrace to this level, but you want to be cautious with your take profit. You follow me? So we know that price can come all the way down to this level. You understand? We know that price can come all the way down to this level for 186 pips, but we don't need to be that greedy. You follow me? So we can set an entry point about here, right? Media fund, right? So we can have an entry point there about here. Yeah. Bam, bam, there about here. Bam, something like that. Bam, there about 35 pips stop loss. Should be good enough. You know what I mean? You don't need to tighten up your stop loss. You know what I mean? Eventually, over time, the more and more your account grow, you understand, and you keep on increasing the lot size and so on. It all makes sense, but don't try to rush to tighten up a stop loss, trying to get rich too quick and all of that. Just let your account grow, keep on adding funds to it, keep on compounding. You can also use funded accounts and all of that. So you follow me? So just take your time, right? So bam bam right here. You can come to this support level. So you're gonna expect some form of retracement at this level first before you continue down. So it's gonna bam bounce here, probably come back to this level right here before it even continue down, because that's how price move in waves, right? So it's going to go down, it's going to make lower highs and lows on the lower time frame. So your TP could be like about here, 90 pips, right? Follow me? Right, so nice little play out, yeah. Take profit right there. Nice little intraday trade, and on a regular GU moves there about 100 to 200 pips daily, right? So we can check that, right? So GU normally move 100 to 200 pips on a good day, right? So let's test that narrative, right? Bam bam from here to here that day, that's 372 pips, right? So for you to get 90 pips off GU, let's check this day, right? That's right, 200 pips, right? Let's check another day, right? Bam. That's 229. You follow me? So on any given day, GU is gonna give you here about 100 pips. Once it's a nice moving day. Some days it's gonna move like consolidating and all of that. But you know what I mean, you can just hold a vibe right here. Another 200 pips right here, and we can go on and on. You follow me? So for GU, bro, I would take profit at this. Before this level, somewhere there about at the 1.17205, a little bit before that, because you don't really want to come exactly on the support level. You follow me? You don't want to come exactly. You just want to have a take profit just a bit to ensure that your take profit is smash. You understand? Just share the link, guys. You understand? So that's the vibe that we're looking at. So once you pick up your sell right here, come down to this level based off what we're seeing on the daily. Remember that what we showed from the channel, that once you touch here, right, what we want to see is like price moving back up here, right, to this level. So this will be our next possible TP based off the channel that we're looking at, right, the upward channel. But you don't really want to just take the TP that exactly. So you take, so for the retracement, I'll go like probably 1 to 2 thereabout, but for the impulse, I'll probably try to go 1 to 3, right, or 1 to 4, just depending on your vibe. You follow me? So the next entry can be somewhere about here, and that's how we do on a daily basis. Yeah, so as simple as that. Probably get another nice 35 pip stop loss thereabouts. Understand? Let's see how this look with a 150 pip TP. All right, thereabouts. So it's all up to you. You can either take, you could take 70 pips right here, you could, or 50 pips right here, you could take 150 pips. You could go all the way up here to the possibility, right, and take 350 pips, right? So it's all based on your comfort level. You follow me? and take a 1 to 10 risk reward right here. So it's all based on your comfort level. So on my comfort level, I'll probably, if I've gotten the sell right here, I'll probably just hold out for the 350 pips, right? But I'm also looking to like possible scaling like at these levels right here. All right. So, all right. So hope so. All right. So media fun. Big up yourself, yeah. So that's what I'm looking at. GU moving on. Right. So, all right. So got what this. I'm not trying to pronounce that. That's what Cool Ninja or Cool Ninja. Yeah, mod. Cool Ninja saying GJ. You know what I mean? So let's see what's going on with GJ. You know what I mean? Boom. Yeah, my cards are moving, GJ. Damn. GJ was lit last week. GJ was lit last week, man. Called the sell 120. Hopefully I get some more continued nice movement on GJ. Just doing this live, you know what I mean? Live. All right, GJ. All right, so yeah, man, big up me that one. Big up. Straight ball and no style, you know the thing guard, right? All right. Cool Ninja. Free the vibe. Watch me now. So we're just doing the same thing, right? So let me just remove everything, right? We're just doing the same vibe as what we did with GU, right? You just really wanna. I'm looking at things for the daily levels. I like a lot of intraday trading and all of that, yeah. Just to keep things simple, and then sometime from the intraday trading, I can actually move things from out of intraday into a swing trade, just depending on my vibes. All right, guys, just like on the lives, right? So you know, YouTube like that, you know what I mean? It builds up the algorithm and to send out to more people. That way, you know what I mean, we could keep the live going, you know what I mean? Right? If y'all want to see me go even live trading in the week and all of that, you know what I mean, early London session, y'all need to just like up the live though, trust me. All right? Read the vibe. All right, so we're coming off the them daily levels, right? All right, so I'm gonna use like these red little zone for the daily levels, yeah. Wow. All right, so we're on the daily level right here. All right, so for the past couple of days, right? For the past couple of days, GJ been just been dropping strong, right? So we have some form of rejection when it came at this level, right? So it came into this zone right here, but it rejected back up, right? That's a possibility that it could continue to go down, right? Probably to this level. Probably to this level right here before popping back up. All right. So let me put like these lines right here so you can mark them off Cool Ninja. Right. So the first level I'm looking at off the daily is 164.544. All right. The next level I'm looking at is 160.695. Right. Like up the live, people. Like up the live. Yo, show some love to the like button. Hit that like button, man. All right. So watch me now. So I hope you got them levels. You want me to do it back again? Let me put it back. Look at that for a bit. All right. But all right. So now that you got them levels, right? We can now go down to the H4 and see what's going on. All right. So on the H4. All right. On the H4. We're seeing something like this, right? I'm gonna break this down very simple for you, right? So on the H4, we're seeing here was a roof. It now becomes floor, 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 right, as support, and now it support right here, and now we're looking for it now to be a roof, right, to come back and to respect as resistance. So this is simple, looking at it from a horizontal level. Notice that price is like moving horizontal, right? So what we want to do now, that being that we have price kind of moving horizontal right here, we just really want to move from the first floor, right, back down to the ground floor. It's like you're going down a stairs. You follow me? So you're at the first floor and you just want to go back down to ground floor, right? So you see the levels? Understand? So don't try to overcomplicate trading and all of that. It's not, it's the only thing that makes trading hard is just really a mindset. But the chart itself is like really simple. But it's the hardest thing in trading is really just to control your emotions, you know what I mean, and just to relax and trust and believe in yourself. But everybody really goes through that process of learning how to control their emotions, right, in trading. I had to go through that process as well, where my emotions was all over the place and I'm jumping into trades and rushing stuff and all of that. So, you know what I mean, everybody have to go through that. So if you're currently going through that, you're jumping out of trade, rushing into trades and all of that, just know that it's part of the process. Yeah, just enjoy, just have fun, you know what I mean, just enjoy the process. You follow me? All right, so if you're just joining the live, you gotta do like what you see other people doing, right? Just drop in the comments some charts that you like to see me mark up with us here vibing. Not only that, if you want to ask any question whatsoever, you know what I mean, that you need help with in trading or anything like that, just drop your question in the comments, right? And I'm here to help, right? So just live up the comments, right? It's a live, it's interactive, right? So follow me now. Right here, yeah man, psychology is very hard. So one of the things that really helped me was the book Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, right? I did actually read out the physical book. I actually got it on Audible, but it's also on YouTube, so you could actually go to YouTube. Let me put that in chat, right? Go to YouTube and just look Trading in the Zone, right? Trading in the Zone, right? Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, right? Understand? You can just search for that. It's free on YouTube. You follow me? So that book really helped me a lot, and just continuous practice. You know what I mean? Just continuous practice. All right. So follow me now. Right here, what we want to see when price coming back to this level, cool ninja, is that we want to see price rejecting, right? So you see like how you see price rejecting here and rejecting here with all of these wicks. All we want to see is those price rejecting with some wicks right here. So on the H4, we're not seeing that, so we could now drop to the H1. You follow me? To see if we are seeing those rejections. Yeah. So coming down to the H1, we're seeing some form of rejections right here. So going into the fourth day, remember that this is yang, right? So you should also take note that the yang session actually going to open around 8 o'clock. That's my time, right? So 8 o'clock from here, that will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 hours from now, the yang session is going to open. So you could look for movements to see what's happening after 5 hours from now. So you could mark on wherever you are, right? 5 hours from now, and try to look for some moves right there. So right here, what we're seeing right here is a bearish flag, right? So that's a bearish flag coming up. All right, so that's a bearish flag right there. So what we want to see, wick rejections. So we want to see rejection at this level. And what are the wick rejections we want to see? We want to see some stuff like this. All right. So if you guys don't understand how candlestick work, y'all need to go through my candlestick series on YouTube. Right, check out my candlestick series in the playlist. So just go to the playlist on my YouTube, right, and type in and look for the Japanese candlestick series. Go through that entire series, yeah. And from that series, it explains a lot how candlestick works. You follow me? So bam bam, we want to see wick rejections at the top right here showing buyer's exhaustion. So we want to see that buyers is exhausted right here. So once that is confirmed, who ninja with these wick rejection at this level. Remember that now we're not trying to enter in these levels, right? We want to enter the optimum level. You follow me? I don't want to enter the optimum level. I want to see wick rejection at these levels. Yeah. Then now we can start to drop in time frame. You want to see a wick rejection of the higher time frame first, like the H1, the H4, right? You don't really want to go down to like the 15 minutes and the 5 minutes to go look for wick rejections, no, right? You want to see it of the higher time frame first, right? And you have to know that time frames such as the 15 minutes, 5 minutes, right, and the 1 minute, yeah. And the 1 minute, these are what you call, you know what I mean? These are your entry time frames, right? You follow me? These are your entry time frames, yeah? So if these are your entry time frames, you don't really want to take your confirmation if you enter a trade from here, right? You want to take your confirmation from the higher time frame of what the higher time frame is doing. Yeah. So once you have confirmed those wick rejections, like on the H1, H4, right, at the optimum levels, right, then the next thing you're going to do, now you're going to come down to your entry time frame. So you could come down to like your 15 minutes, right, confirming those wick rejection, and all you got to do now is just look for GJ to continue down, right? Simple as that, right? So on GJ, for me, I don't know about other people, but for me, I'm normally taking there about 35 pips to roughly a 40 pip stop loss, right? That works for me. It all depends on what you like to do. So that works for me, right? And I know that I'm in a downtrend now. I'm going into a downtrend, so it could come down easily to like and get a 1 to 3. Right, or 120 pips, and I'm good with that, right? I get my 1 to 3, bam, I'm good with that, right? 3 times my risk to reward, and it's just that simple, right? But remember that price could also come down to this next strong zone right here. So even though we can look at our first TP at 1 to 3, you could also look at your first TP at 1 to 2. So it all depends on, as I say, your vibes. Your first TP could actually be 80 pips at 1 to 2, thereabouts. You follow me? So it's up to you if you like to trade on the smaller time frame with tighter stop loss and all of that. But for me, there's a lot of traders really comfortable with that. But for me, I'm just not comfortable with that. So you just have to just do what you're comfortable with. So if you're a type of person that can go down to like the 1 minute and enter and get some tighter stop loss and all of that, then just do that. But for me, I'm more comfortable with using a more wider stop loss, looking at the intraday trading, and I know that on any given day, GJ is gonna run at least 100 pips, 200 pips thereabouts. So taking an 80 pip take profit, right? Even if it does it's on in the day, it probably the next day, right? Because I have my stop loss at some optimum level. So once price starts to break down here, it's not really looking to go back over here, right? So it's going to look to fluctuate in this zone. You follow me? And we picked up this off the higher time frame already. Yeah. So that's what we're looking at. Yeah. So about, I say, you can take TP at 163, 146, TP at 162.741, or if you're the type of person that can control your emotions and hold out the entire trade, you could go for like 250 pips, right? Follow me? And take your TP thereabout right here at 161.444. You understand? So it's all up to what you're comfortable with. And remember, where did we pick up this stuff from? We picked up this movement of the daily time frame. So off the daily time frame, we see a zone right here, right? Price had this structure right here. I'm going to come to your question soon, right? So I've seen your question, but just give me a chance. I want to come to it soon. So we have seen a structure right here, right? And we see where price has broken out of this structure right here. So now we are looking for price to come down here to this zone and form a net set of structure. and it's a possibility it could come here and form an X form a structure. But what we're doing, we're just taking it in stages. We're taking it floor by floor. So this was, right, we could say like this was a second floor, first floor, and this could be ground floor. So we're just taking our trades floor by floor, stage by stage, and just working with the movement of price and to see what it's doing. All right, so let's see what's up. All right, so bro said, AJ, how do you mark out your zones using the candle wicks or the bottom of or the bodies? All right, so I use the wicks, right? You follow me? So I'm going to use the wicks to mark out the zone. Why am I using the wicks to mark out the zone? Because the wicks show rejection, the wicks show exhaustion, right? How can I know that here's a support level? How can I know that here's a support level? I know that here's a support level because based off price action movement, right? The candlestick is saying that sellers were trying to push price down right here. Sellers were trying to push price down right here. However, the buyers keep on pushing it up back, pushing it up back. And that is why we have wicks at the bottom, because buyers is pushing it back up off this level, right? Creating that support. So we have to use the wicks. You follow me? Have to use wicks. And I cover all of this once again in my playlist. Go to my YouTube playlist. You see Japanese candlesticks, right? And I cover all of this in the Japanese candlestick playlist. All right, so I use the wicks to determine that. All right, guys. All right, so all I'm asking, right, show back some love. It's simple. Just hit the like button, like up the live, right? Show some love, yeah. Share out the link, tell a friend to tell a friend. You understand that dreycosting is live. I'm gonna try to go live every Sunday as possible, but I can't speak to the time, you know what I mean, the specific time. But all you got to do is just keep your notification on, right? I'm a parent, you know what I mean, I'm a very busy man, but I want to try to show back love to the community the best I can, right? So Cool Ninja, you know what I mean, I'm just really taking my time with it. Cool Ninja. So this is what I'm looking at for GJ, right? But we have to have a backup plan, right? Why do we have to have a backup plan, Cool Ninja? It's because we have to trade what we see, right? Trade what we see, right? We gotta trade what we see. So I'm saying that this is what I'm currently seeing now when the market is dead, right? So you got to trade what you see. So in order to, with that same mindset, right, don't predict price, right? What price is doing now, we just react to what price is doing right now based off previous market conditions last week, right? But you have to trade what you see. You have to react to price, don't predict it. So what do I mean by you reacting to price and not predicting it, right? So say for argument's sake, you see price does something like a shift, retest, creating a higher low, confirming the basic are trading for uptrend, right? And start to give some form of wick rejections right here, right? Wick rejections right here, where sellers are trying to push it down, but buyers are pushing it back up, forming here now a support where here will be previous resistance and come back here now a support. If you see something like that, then right, then obviously you would need to come back to this level up here, right? So you come back up now to the second floor, you follow me? And then your buy action will be something like this, right? So follow me now. If you see price does push up like this, does push up, you cannot just jump in the trade, right? You cannot just jump in the trade. You have to wait until the basic of trading have confirmed first, retest, creating a higher low, confirming the basic of trading for uptrend, then you can continue up, all right? Up, all right? So, and I've also shared this in a free lecture that I gave out on YouTube on market structure. You could just go through my YouTube and just type in free course, all right? Market structure, I gave away that, right? You understand? and talk about that. So that's GJ, right? But I'm looking for continuous sales first. However, if price does move completely and retest creating a higher low, then I'm looking to buy within this region, right? So let me mark out this region for you. Cool Ninja, that's the last thing I'm gonna do. All right, so the next spot will be 169.056. So this range right here, right? From 164.355 to 169.056. Let me give you a chance to screenshot that on your phone or laptop or whatever you're looking at. Yo, bro said knowledge. Yeah, man. What's that? Randy? Big up Randy. You know what I mean? Bro said knowledge. Yeah, man. A lot of knowledge, a lot of gems. Yeah. All right. So let's see what's going on in the chat. Let's see what's going on in the chat, right? All right. So remember now, right? All right. So we got my entries need a lot of work, so I think I need to relax my stop loss a bit. Yeah, you know, you got to take your time, especially if you're like new to trading or anything like that. You know what I mean? You have to take your time. Don't try to rush it. You know what I mean? Start your entries of the higher time frames. The higher time frames first at the 15 minutes. Take your time. The more you get comfortable, you could try like the 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Just take your time. Don't try to rush it. You understand? I know that trading can be so influential. You know what I mean? You're seeing all of these top people on Instagram and, you know what I mean, flashy, but you have to remember that they had to go from step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 before they actually reach up to 10. So don't just look at the 10. You know what I mean? You have to go through the same process as well. Just like if you're studying in college, right? You don't just graduate like that. You have to go through first year, second year, third year, and then fourth year. You don't just jump from first year to fourth year. You understand? So if you spend 4 years in college to get an education, to get a job, you know, a nice paying job, you know what I mean? You should be patient with yourself. Give yourself a year or two to learn and own your skill set in Forex, you know what I mean? But they're about coming the 2-year mark and we're talking about be consistent, right? You should be start seeing profits, some nice profits, some there 6 months thereafter, a year, should more consistent, but you should be like really seasoning in year 2, you know what I mean? That's when the level of proficiency that start to play out hard, right? So, all right, moving on. All right, bro, right here, Randy, you know, big up yourself, bro, saying that we should look at NAS 100. All right, so let's look and see what's going on with NAS. All right, so I'm going to go to my NASDAQ. All right, so unlike Forex, which has to do with currencies, the NASDAQ have to deal with stocks. So, right, I'm gonna put you all on game right now, right? I'm gonna put you all on game right now. So for me, right, all I'm doing is that I'm looking at the top 10 stocks that's within the NASDAQ exchange, and whatever they're doing, I'm just doing the same thing with NASDAQ, right? So if they're having a lot of buying movement, a lot of buying pressure, I'm looking for buys with NASDAQ. A lot of selling pressure, I'm looking for sell with NASDAQ, right? That's game for you right there. That's like the hot sauce right here. All right, let's look at the NAS, right? Chop it up in pieces, right? All right, NAS. All right, so we're just doing the same thing, right? We're not changing our strategy or anything like that. And right here, I'm looking at a diagonal structure, right? So remember at first we were looking at GU and we were saying with GU, we're looking at the upward diagonal structure. Here, it's a downward one. So we're going to swing it from the top to the bottom, right? Just like that. You understand? So we're looking at this diagonal structure right here. And what you have to realize is that price have broken out of this downward trend, right? It's broken out of this, right? Notice it did the whole year as resistance and come back to here, and you know it broke out of it, right? So broke out of that. So what we're looking for now, we are looking for buying action. Simple as that, right? Price was in an uptrend and now it's gone to correction. Price was in a downtrend and now it's now moving to an uptrend. So we look at the diagonal support and resistance, and now we're looking at the horizontal, right? So bam, coming from this level right here, I'm going to use the red as my nice little previous resistance and support. So all roof right there, and we have some form of floor right here rejecting. So it has already broke out of this level, right? So it already broke out of this level. Pay attention now. Right, so price already broke out of this level right here. Right, it broke out of that level. So we are looking for price now to go to the next level. Right, so the next level of liquidity thereabouts is be about here. All right, so follow me now. Yeah, so for me, right, I'm not going to look to enter the trade right here. Right, where price is at right now, I'm not going to look to enter the trade. Let's go down to the H4, right? See if we could pick up some more levels, right? All right, I cannot enter the trade to continue up like that. We know that we're in an uptrend, right? We have seen where all roof, we got a floor right here where price push up, but I cannot just look to continue up, right? So I'm either going to enter at the daily levels, the red zone right here, or I'm going to enter off some H4 levels, right? So picking up at the wick, back to Mohammed, right? So picking up at the wicks, right? Bam, picking up at the wick. So that's an H4 level. See, respected. So we know that if price come back to this H4 level right here, we could move up to this daily level. You understand? So what I'm doing now for NAS, I know that I'm in an option. I'm just keeping it simple, right? So all I'm gonna do, right? All I'm gonna do is just wait for price to come back to this level right here and then continue up to that level. All right, simple as that. All right, so let me mark off these levels so you can see. All right, so I'm gonna wait for price to come back in to the zone of 11,721.9, right, before I look to continue up. You follow me? Yeah, I'm not just going to just jump in the trade to continue up like that. Price needs to exhaust first, right, before I go in. So it's simple, right? Shift, retest, creating a higher low, confirm the basic of trading for option before I continue up. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the previous charts, right? So I picked up my levels. All I'm going to do now is start a job time frame to look for some form of, right, exhaustion, right, of price exhausted. Yeah, so in order for me to assess when price comes down, right, I need to see some form of wicks at the top showing that price is coming down, right? So I want to see price come down here at this level, 11,721.9, right? Once it does that, I'm looking at the H1 time frame. I want to see wick rejections at the bottom of this level, right, to show that sellers are now exhausted. You understand? Sellers are tired. They're like pushing down, and they just get tired, and the buyers start to come in and start to push back hard. You follow me? Right? So that's what I want to see. Yeah. So let me go back up here. All right. So I hope that kind of makes some form of sense to you guys. Yeah. Hope that kind of makes some form of sense to you guys. Oh, and if you want to support the movement, guys, if you want to support the movements, right? Remember the merch. You understand? The merch at dreycosting.net/apparels, right? If you want to support the movements, straight balling, no stalling. You understand? We got the t-shirts, straight balling, no stalling. We got a lot of nice merch over there, guys. So you can just support the movements if you choose to, right? So back to NAS 100. Watch me now. Some form of wick rejections right here of the higher time frame at this level, right? Bam, come down to like the 15, come down to your entry time frames right now, right? So once I'm at my entry time frames, right? Let me remove these now. I'm gonna look for some form of bearish flag, right? Bam, bearish flag. Yeah. Once I get this nice little bearish flag right here, come down to here, rejection at this level, yeah. I'm then going to look to continue up. So that's what I'm doing for NAS. And why am I looking to continue up? It's simple, right? We have seen where of the higher time frame where price was in a downtrend, right? And we realized that price is moved from a downtrend all the way up to an uptrend. So I'll take like a 1 to 5 risk to reward there about here. Or if you can enter on the lower time frame and you're very comfortable that you could do that. But I'm recommending for most you beginners, because most people here watching is like you want to learn, right? So I'm sharing for most of our beginners, right? Just try to enter the 15 minutes, right? Analyze of the higher time frame, enter the 15 minutes. Give yourself some time. Sometime myself I might enter of the 5 minute, 1 minute, but I have experience in the market. You understand? And sometimes I might enter of the 15 minutes. At times I might enter directly off the H1. It's just depending on my vibe. But I have the skill set to know how to enter off the 1 minute. So you have to warm yourself into it. You understand? I've been doing this for quite a while, so I know how to do these things. But you don't really want to all the way down to the 1 minute and then rushing yourself and rushing in knowledge, right? As I hear Cool Ninja was just saying, no, it's need to give the stop loss some room. Yes, give yourself some your stop loss some room, Cool Ninja. You know what I mean? Don't rush it. You know what I mean? Just enjoy the process. You know what I mean? Just love it as you go along. Enjoy it. So one price to come down to this level right here at 1171.29, and you look for it to pop back up, right? However, all right, remember that this is trading, and I mean anything can happen, right? So if you don't see any form of wick rejection at this level, right? If you don't see price like exhausting at this level to go back up, it's a possibility that it might come down to this level before it push back up. But remember now we have moved from a downtrend to an uptrend, right? So it's a possibility that it might come down to this level right here, this daily level right here, to push back up, right? So if you come down to this daily level, right, it's no biggie. If it doesn't hold here with the rejection, it's no biggie. You just simple take a trade at this level, right? They're about 11553.1, right? So if you come down to this level right here, bam, simple, you just take a trade at this level, all right? So that's what's for Randy, you know what I mean? Big up yourself, bro. All right, so hope this analysis really worked out well for you. You know what I mean? You could take like a 1 to 3, or you could just look to play to the next daily level right here and get yourself like a 1 to 8 risk to reward. You follow me? All right, so that's NAS. All right, so let me just leave these analysis so we can visit them back in the week. All right, so let me roll through the chat right now. All right, so we have big up yourself. Yeah, man, big up, bro. Yeah, man, big up yourself, bro. All right, so we have Dre. Once you're through, remind me which of your videos I can watch to know when certain units open. When certain units open. I don't even. I don't really know what you mean by that. What do you mean by certain units open? I'm trying to understand. I mean like the Forex market when it's open. Is that what you're trying to say? I don't understand what you're trying to say. All right, so we have Randy say respect, bro. It's very clear. Yeah, man, big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself, bro. All right, thanks for stopping by on the live. You know what I mean? I don't understand what you're saying right here. You know what I mean? I really don't understand what you're saying right here. Um, the only thing that I can say to you is that probably you should like go through my playlist that says Forex trading for beginners. You know what I mean? I cover a lot of content there to show the time of the day when certain market moves and so on. It's like you could just go to the playlist, right, and just go through that, right? So there's a lot of content on my YouTube playlist. So don't just look at my YouTube videos randomly, or should I use the word arbitrarily? You know what I mean? Just go through it in the correct order. You know what I mean? Just go through playlist by playlist, right? That way the information that you're looking at is not all over the place. So when you go on my YouTube channel, go on the tab that says playlist and just go through each playlist, right, in the correct order. You understand? That way it will help your knowledge, because that's one of the hardest thing on YouTube, because a lot of people is all over YouTube. They're seeing this over there, so this over there, so this, so it's all, the information is all over the place. So that is why I've categorized each of my videos into playlists, right? And I've done each of my videos in a specific order, right? So for once you follow the playlist and go through the videos in that specific order, don't jump the order of the playlist, go through it in that specific order, right? Then you should be okay. You follow me? And if you feel like you want some more in-depth analysis or something like that, you want more Vybe, right? You can also join my academy if you're up for that, right? You could click the link in my description, right? You can join my Forex academy. I have like one of the cheapest costs out there, right? It's like $100, right, for a lifetime fee, like lifetime access to me. And anybody been through my academy can tell you like just the energy that I give, right? So if you really want more in-depth live every day that I go through with my students, you could vibe out to that. Yeah. Let me see. Like the Euro market or the Japanese market. I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name of the video, but it's in. I know it's in the playlist that says Forex trading for beginners. So just go through that playlist, right? And I think the video has the word time in it. The video title have the word time in it, but I can't remember the exact title. But the video has the word time in it, right? So if you look through that video, you should be okay, right? All right, so going once, going twice. Anybody else have anything that want me to mark up, right? Talk to me, guys. What else you want me to look at? Remember, you know, guys, this live is for you. This live is for you, right? This live is not for me, right? This live is not for me. You understand? This live is for you guys, right? So you need to tell me what you want to look at. You follow me? And I'm gonna help you the best I can. All right? So talk to me. All right? Or you guys just want to ask random question? If you want to ask random question or anything like that, I'm here to help. Yeah, so just let me know. All right. All right. Any more questions? Any more charts? All right. So, being that there are no more requests or any more charts, I'm just gonna do like probably just one more chart, yeah, and then probably call it a jet, yeah. All right, one more chart and then call it a jet. All right, so don't be shy, guys. As I said, this live is for you guys. You follow me? Just remember that, yeah? This live is for you guys. All right. All right, so watch me now. I'm gonna go through and just look at one more chart. All right, what's another banger chart that I can look at? I look at the GRU, GUJ. A lot of people trade GJ. A lot of people like EURUSD. Let's look at UJ. See what UJ is doing. Wow, man, I caught this trade on Thursday. Yo, it's like crazy. I really missed out a lot of this, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Is what it is what it is. You know what I mean? Is what it is, yo. Is what it is. I caught like a 1 to 2 here about right here on this trade, but I think it was CPI. If memory serves me right, so CPI that came out and it just went crazy. Is it? When it just went crazy after that for CPI. All right, so bomb. UJ. Sheesh. All right. So this person is saying, Noel, what link? You're just saying link. What do you mean by link? What link are you speaking of? All right, so UJ. So let's keep this UJ banging, right? So pretty vibes. It's simple. It's just without question, right? So this is the daily level right here, right? So looking at the daily chart, this is the daily level right here. Price made this massive drop, and we all know what's gonna happen now. Price make a massive drop. It's going to make some form of retracement, right? So, bam, right? So we already started to get some form of rejection right here, yeah. Right. So if price tend to just to continue down, right? All I'm looking for is like probably to be safe and just play price back to this level first, right? I just want to take it in stages, yeah, because we have some form of rejection right here showing that this level is a high level of liquidity right here. So I'm not gonna try to take my take profit beyond this level, right? So our price could easily do something like this, lower high, and continue to push down heavily, right? So we want to be careful, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our trade in stages, right? So we can start go down to the H1, right? Start to assess what price is doing. You understand? So this is how the market has closed. But what you want to see before you enter this trade is we have a little level right here. I'm going to even draw a different level right here. Bam. Label it right here. So I'm looking at the level of 139.007. Why is this level important to me? Because I'm just seeing a lot of green candles right here. However, I know that I want to go from here to here. You follow me? In that region of 160 pips, right? Thereabouts. So before I go just jumping on up, I want to see some form of exhaustion. I want to see rejection at this daily level, which is the red zone. I want to see some form of rejections. So I want to see something like this first, where price shift, retest, create a higher low at this level, and then I'm going to look to place it here. So whenever price make a push come here, notice here is a level of resistance, exhaustion. So price probably come to here, right? So I don't want to see price push come to here, come back to this level, creating a higher low, and then now I want to see some form of exhaustion, right? So exhaustion on at least the H1. I want to see exhaustion on the higher time frame. I'm not going to go down to the lower time frame and look for the exhaustion. So I want to see exhaustion on the H1, H4, the daily levels upwards on the H1 upwards. But I'm not going to go down to my entry time frame to look for these wick rejections, right? So remember, we're not going to go down to our entry time frame to look for these wick rejections, all right? So once price push up here, come back down to here, or anywhere near here, and just retest back at this level right here, give me some form of wick rejections, then now I'm gonna go down to my 15 minutes, right? Boom, go down to my 15 minutes. All right, I want to keep it simple, all right? And then we're going to look for our buying opportunity, right? UJ doesn't fluctuate so strongly, so I could take like a 30 pip stop loss and go for about a 90 pip take profit. That's my 1 to 3, right? Playing back to these levels right here. You follow me? Playing back to these levels right here. So that's my 1 to 3. So I'm looking at entry point there about at 139.023. I'm looking to get out of the trade there about at 139.923. Or if depends on your comfortability, right? You could actually take profit there about up here just before the H4 zone at 140.459, right? So it all depends on what you're comfortable with. But I would play this safe, right? So let's go back to the H4. So that's what I'm looking at first. However, if once I get my take profit there about there, yeah, the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna sit on my hands. Sit on my hands. Don't rush the thing. You get me? I'm just gonna sit on my hands. The next level I'm looking to take entries is about here, right? So this is 142.306. So I want to see how price is reacting around this optimum level. You understand? 142.306. I want to see how price is reacting around this daily level. So I'm looking for two things. Is price going to retrace back to here, giving me some form of weak rejection at the top, showing buyer's exhaustion, telling me that I need to continue selling down? Or is it that thing where it's going to break here, come back up here, retest creating a higher low, and start giving some rejections at the bottom, showing seller's exhaustion, and then I'm going to look to buy, right, all the way up to this next level, right, at 146.192. So I want to see how price react around this level at 142.306. So after I've got my buy action right here, I'm just gonna sit on my hands and I'm gonna wait to see the reaction at 142.306. All right, so that's a wrap. So that's the vibe. All right, hope you guys really enjoy the vibe. You understand? And hope to see y'all next week. You understand? As I said, really trying to doing this every single week. You follow me? Just sit and just vibe out with each other. You know what I mean? Y'all can ask whatever questions you want. I'm here to assist you guys. You understand? So I'll see y'all next week. Remember, just drop some comments below. Any chart you want to see me markup, just drop it on any YouTube video. Right? I always answer to my comments. Right? If you have been rocking my YouTube channel, you know that I always answer any comments. Right? Or you can just comment on any of my Instagram posts, right? And I'll try my best to assist you when I come on the live and things like that. And then you can never tell, yeah, just might start going live in the week, you know what I mean? So you guys will trade live with me, but I have to see the numbers keep on building up, you understand? Because just as come on the live reel, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure on my vocal cards. You get what I'm saying? So I have to just ensure that the vibe continues to building up. So just smash the like button, comment, show some love, and I'll continue to show the love. So until next time, straight balling, no stalling. I'm out.